Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the More Fitness Center on the campus of Columbia International University. My name's Corey Inman, assistant men's basketball coach here at Columbia International. Excited to bring you guys volleyball action for anybody tuning in. This is actually our third match of the day. Your Lady Rams took down the visiting Johnson University Royals 3-1 in the first match of the day at 1 p.m. Following that, the Bob Jones Bruins took on that same Johnson University squad, and the Royals would go on to win that match 3-1. Big win for them. A lot of NCCAA implications. For those not familiar, that's the National Christian Collegiate Athletic Association. And now we enter our third match of the day as that same Bob Jones University Bruins squad takes on your CIU Rams. Excited to bring this one to you here. We're underway here on the campus of Columbia International, Columbia, South Carolina. There's the first attack of the day. I guess technically not the first attack of the match from Kira Reimer, number 11. And she puts that one down, the 5'11 sophomore out of China Grove, North Carolina, a mainstay of this opening rotation for Coach Haver. Here's Alana Sanjurjo. That one popped in the air right back to Scutchings. There's a little push shot to the back corner that Sanjurjo handles to Jesus. And Lorena, not sure if that was just mistimed or there was a miscommunication between the setter and the outside hitter Lorena there, but nonetheless, a early attack error for number 16, the freshman. Outstanding freshman, and she comes right back. Puts that one away off of one of the back row defenders of the Bruins, and early 2-1 lead here for the Rams. This will be Scutching serving it away. That one's deep. Service error there for number 15 Scutchings. And early 2-2 deadlock here. This will be number 3, Victoria Glaze, junior captain, that will retain the service there. Excuse me, that ball was in down the line. My apologies, folks. Rams now lead 3-2. This will be Carla Cauchi in to serve it away. Puts it up. That one's handled on the back row by number 9, Timbre Cruz. Here's Cincha Lorena. Lorena had a pretty decent game in that first set earlier this afternoon, but as to be expected with a freshman, going to be a little up and down at times. As she gets on the floor there to get that one up, unfortunately Cauchi can't get it over. I'll look up the stats here in a second, but Lorena, I guess probably to her standards, and maybe Coach Havers had subpar to an average game earlier, but early in her freshman campaign, she's had big nights, often leading the team in kills, and really surprising some people with her athleticism at her size. And I think that last rally there was case in point, and here she is on the far side. Lorena puts it down. 2 early kills for her. Sensational freshman acquisition there for Coach Haver, and this will be Besosa, the senior, in her first attempt from service. A lot of communication from Bob Jones. Love to hear that early. Sanjurjo, just athleticism at the net. That's basically all that was. Missed-time jump. Not sure if De Jesus put that in the wrong zone or not, but oftentimes all it takes is the ball to be anywhere close, and Sanjurjo is going to put it down on the other side. That was Bailey Hunger who barely saved that one. Here's the Rams. That's Sanjurjo again. think by far the most athletic leaper on Coach Haver's squad. Maybe next to Camry Goodwin, but that ball, there's a first service ace from Besosa, number 4, who had a couple of those in the first match today against Johnson University. Really has been a model of consistency and plays her role extremely well. Great effort there by number 1, Rachel Pattisel, to get to that one. There's Ingrid Ferrari on the far side, and not quite on balance there. Couldn't get it over the net. And 8-4 early score here. Your CIU Rams lead. This will be number 8, Caitlin Landcrone, 5'6" sophomore out of Crown Point, Indiana. Great dig there from the libero. Excuse me, Landcorn is the libero. I apologize for that. That was Timbre Cruz. Timber Cruz, excuse me. They give me a pronunciation guide and I still mess it up. That's unfortunate. There's Carla Rodriguez. Blast that one over the boundary on the Bob Jones side of the court, and that will allow the Bruins to regain the service. And here's Landcrone. I'm going to get it. By the end of the match, I'm going to get all these names. (10-5) early lead here for the Lady Rams. Coach Haver looking to finish up the weekend 3-0. Took down the Union College Bulldogs in an Appalachian Athletic Conference match last night. And for the second time in a row, the Bruins back row, not really too aware of, I guess, their alignment or placement there, have let 2 balls go that easily contacted the court inside the playing area, giving 2 service aces to the Rams here early. But as I was talking about, the Lady Rams have taken down Union College Bulldogs 3-0 last night, and earlier today taking down in another conference matchup Johnson University. Johnson's first year here in the AAC. A really promising team. I was a little bit impressed with them as far as some of their young talent and fight as they clawed back from a 2-0 set, 2-0 deficit to take the third set, and then would lose in that fourth set as the Lady Rams really regained focus and ended that match by a score of 3-1. And that brings us to this late afternoon matchup with the Bob Jones Bruins. Again, as I mentioned earlier, an NCCAA affiliate, as Johnson is and as CIU is as well. I believe the only difference, Bob Jones and Johnson are NCCAA Division II, whereas CIU is an NCCAA Division I school, but nonetheless, meaningful implications either way, however you want to say it. That was Scutchings at the net there, put that one down, sort of, I guess, awkwardly, not the way she probably not the way she pictured it in her head, but it worked. And here's DeJesus. That ball, oh, wow. Somebody tied that net just a pinch too tight and didn't allow that ball to get over. As there's that would be a service error for Camila DeJesus. And set to serve it away now. This is number 6, Hannah Prince, junior out of West Palm Beach, Florida. Like those 2 hits on the side of Bob Jones. West Palm Beach, Florida. Some big NAI and D2 schools down in that area. Palm Beach Atlantic, as well as Kaiser University. Great dig there from the libero on the back row. That's Landcrone. Unfortunately for Bob Jones, that effort is wasted, and the score now stands 14-6. Here's Alana San Giorgio. Toughest serve to get back by far, I think, on this roster, and she obliterates that ball out of bounds. And CIU still with an advantage, sizable advantage here, 14-7, as this will be number 10. That's Kayla Oberstar, and Oberstar handles that one on the back line. Here's the pass over, and that's Cruz. She'll just get it over. Here's to Jesus. Reimer on the attack, and just no shot. Great effort there by Landcrone, but that ball was perfectly placed on the pass from DeJesus, and Reimer just destroyed that ball. You know, when these outside hitters, Reimer, San Giorgio, Ingrid Ferrari, and Cincha Lorena, when they get in the air and get that ball at the apex, the angle, and there's a pretty good example there, the angle of the ball is just nearly impossible to dig out for opposing defensive units. 16-7, as this will be Scutchings to serve it away. Scutchings serves that one. I think that's her second service error of this first set. Has really struggled with the transfer from Yorktown, Saskatchewan. There's number 4 on the attack. That's Courtney Campbell, 5'7" sophomore, Elk Grove, Illinois. Impressive there. That ball caromed off the hands of Carla Rodriguez, the Lady Rams libero. 16-9 score now. This is Glaze on the service. That ball is out. Out and about. And really unfortunate there. Looked like the Bruins were trying to maybe gain a little bit of momentum. But now the service is back to the Rams. This is Carla Cauchi, 17-9 your score early in this first set. That ball, great job just getting it over by the Bruins. Here's Lorena, and it's just really difficult for these defenders to handle the outside hitting attack of Cincha Lorena, who's off to a hot start. Lorena flies in to get that one up. Impressive agility hit by her there, and there's Ferrari at the net. Something we've grown accustomed to seeing early in the season. There's a solo block from Ferrari. And here's Carla Cauchi, going to serve this one away with her team leading 19-9. Wow, looked like 2 hits in a row there for I think that was number 11, Emily Villa. Emily V. I got to check the... I promise I'm going to check the pronunciations before I miss any more of these names. Here's Lorena. That ball's blocked. Good effort there from number 18, Camila Silva, here on the near side. She got a hand on it, but unfortunately for the Bruins, that ball doesn't find the playing surface, and a 21-9 early lead here as Coach Amber Haver and her girls stand in a close circle there and talk strategy moving forward, hoping to end this first set pretty quickly. Again, maybe a little bit of a wake-up call earlier. The Johnson University loss in that third set. But nonetheless, the Rams have been impressive all weekend. A little bit less energy in the crowd today. Yesterday we had the Pack the House promotion, Chick-fil-A. 300 people if we get 300 people in attendance, everybody gets a free Chick-fil-A sandwich. That goal was accomplished. A little bit of adrenaline in the crowd. Awesome atmosphere. Not that today isn't, but a little bit more laid back. Definitely not as many seats filled. Here's the attack from Silva on the near side. This will be Lorena right back at her. That ball finds the back, and they're wearing out the back line here. I don't know if the Bruins are maybe adjusting strategy here. They've been wearing out that back line, both in the service and on their attacks. Not sure if the girls from Bob Jones are creeping up or not, but that ball falls in on a back row attack from number 10, Kayla Oberstar. And this will be, looks like, number 1, Rachel Patisol. That one's blocked at the net by Lorena. Oh, they almost got her again, but it kind of squirted its way through the hands of Campbell over there and touched the court outside of the playing area, and that'll be another kill for Cynthia Lorena. Here's Besosa back in to serve away, up 23-10. Here's the attack from Campbell. That one somehow found its way. Might have been the touch of the net that messed up Rodriguez and Cauchy on the back row there, but it found its way in between, and now Campbell will make her way back to serve it away. There's Cauchy. Here's DeJesus. Here's San Giorgio. That one's handled. That's the libero Landcrone, who gets that over to her outside hitter. Landcrone might have taken that one in the face. Not sure if she got her hands up or not, but I think she did. I think she would have been a little more, I think she would have reacted a little bit stronger if that one caught her in the dome piece. But nonetheless, here's Carla Rodriguez, number 30, looking to close the game out for the Rams, as looked like 22, that was DeJesus, was in the net there. That'll give the service back to Bob Jones, the Bob Jones Bruins, as they now trail 24-12. This will be Landcrone. Great serve from Landcrone. That'll be a service ace. See if she can't start a little rally here for the Bruins, trailing by 9 points late in this first set. Here's the service. Back row, Besosa handles this one. Here's DeJesus. San Giorgio on the attacks, come flying in. And looks like the call was, I think a Bruin maybe got caught in the net there. Might have been number 16, Bailey Hunger, not sure. But sort of an anticlimactic end to that first set as CIU takes it 25-13. We'll see what adjustments the Bruins make as their coaching staff huddles and tries to figure something out. Really not a ton of mistakes and mental errors that I can remember from the Bruins in that first set. Really just were a little bit overmatched from the outside hitting and attacking of this CIU Rams squad, which, you know, is honestly to be expected given the roster that both of these schools have, but that's why you play the game. Nothing is given, everything is earned. I believe that's how the phrase goes, and we'll see how the Bruins react here. And for Coach Haber, I think the key, just don't lose composure and stay focused. You know, to end the weekend, would love to get out of the Moore Fitness Center with another 3-0 sweep. We'll see how this second set transpires here on the CIU network. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Moore Fitness Center here in Columbia, South Carolina, coming to you live from the campus of Columbia International University. Heading into our second set here. The Rams taking that first set by a score of 25-13. We'll get to some of the stats from that first set as the Bob Jones Bruins come out firing here in the second set, taking their first lead of the match, 1-0 early. This will be number 3. That's the captain, Victoria Glaze, set to serve this one away. In that first set, biggest thing that sticks out, a 500 hitting percentage for CIU. Obviously, as I was about to say, not too much resistance from the defense of Bob Jones. Cynthia Lorena gets blocked by, I believe that was number 11, Emily V, excuse me. Unfortunately for the Bruins, that didn't turn out the way they would have wanted, and now the score stands 1-1. This is V on the back row attack. That one's pummeled past the back row and the back line. And Mrs. Scutchings looking to redeem herself after a tough service. A couple of tough services in the first set. Came into this second set with 2 service errors. There's a little touch shot over the arms of Reimer and Ingrid Ferrari, and great court awareness there from Reimer as she drops a little touch shot. Wasn't even facing the right way, didn't seem, but put that one in the perfect place. Not sure if she saw something on a previous attack or not. And there's a third service error for Marty Scutchings, really struggling from the with her serves, but nonetheless, Rams with a 3-2 lead. This is the libero number 8. That's Caitlin Landcrone. Right back at you. CIU Rams score that point. Score now stands at 4-2. This will be Carla Couchy, number 1. been a very consistent presence, both last year and this year for Coach Haver. Here's the attack on the near side. That's Bailey Hunger. Got it blocked right back in her face, and that was a back row attack from Glaze that barely missed the paint over there on the far side, on the CIU Rams side of the court. Couchy will serve it away again. There's Glaze. That ball partially blocked at the net by Ingrid Ferrari, but dribbles out of bounds, and that'll be a kill for Camila Silva. I believe her first of the day. 1 kill on 3 attempts now for her. As I mentioned, Cincha Lorena, 8 kills on 11 attempts, only 1 error in that first set. Incredible dig there from Landcrone, and looked like Silva got a little bit over anxious there on that push shot and actually sent it right into the face of Ferrari through the net. As that'll set up Besosa here to serve this one away. As I mentioned, Cincha Lorena leading the team in kills by far with 8. Second closest, Alana San Giorgio, 4 kills on 7 attempts, no errors for a .571 hitting percentage. Incredible set there. Pass right over, perfect zone for San Giorgio, and she hammered that one home. Here's Besosa. Rams up early in the second set, 7-3. That's Landcrone on the back row. There's Silva. She punches that one deep. That's out of bounds, and as Coach Denny kind of tries to maybe adjust the alignment for her squad, as a little bit of a miscommunication there between that was Cruz and Landcrone on who was supposed to set that ball up. Here's Besosa. That's Landcrone on the back line. There's the set by Cruz. That was Campbell that got that one over. Here's Ferrari. That one's touched at the net. Landcrone did all she could to get a hand underneath that ball, but to no avail, and that's another point now for the Lady Rams. Up 10-3 early. Here's Besosa. There's a service there from Besosa. This is Courtney Campbell. Set to serve this one away. That was handled by Couchy. Oh my goodness gracious. That was probably as powerful of an attack as I've ever seen in my life. San Giorgio, I mean, demolished that ball right into the chest of Courtney Campbell. And she actually got it up in the air, which is impressive enough in itself. Unfortunately, the Bruins weren't able to get it over. Wow. I'm still reeling from that play. Here's San Giorgio again. She's back at it. Great job there by Landcorn on the back. San Giorgio's going to go at it again. What a job by Campbell to keep that in the air. Here's DeJesus. She's going to go right back, and that one goes outside the stick. Great job. Great defense there from Bob Jones. San Giorgio attacking over and over again. DeJesus just keeps finding her. As the score now stands 11-5, and this will be Silva set to serve it away here. Low line drive, Couchy handles. Here's DeJesus. She'll find Scutchings. That's blocked at the net. That was Cruz that got that one. Here's Scutchings. Silva handles that on the back line. Here's the attack from the captain, Glaze. Scutchings will just get that one over. See if they go back to Glaze here. They will. Left hand on the far side. That was impressive. Still in play. Blocked at the net. Controlled by the Bruins. There's Silva. What a job there from Silva. That ball might have been out, but Cauchy decided to go after it and caromed off her hands and out of bounds. Huge couple rallies here for the Bruins, playing a little bit more inspired volleyball. And this will be Silva here again. Same line drive, same dig by Cauchy. Cauchy will just get it over. Beautiful touch shot. Almost got that one down. There's Glaze on the far side. Here's DeJesus. San Giorgio again. That one's blocked. Number 11, Emily V. Excellent defense there. The coaching staff for the Bruins is fired up. Little run here for the Bruins. Still trailed by 4, 11-7. Silva in the service. See if she goes back. Same one. This time it's to Besosa, though. DeJesus, beautiful shot. That's a way to end a rally there. And she'll appropriately now head back to serve it away as Kira Reimer will sub in for Carla Cauchy. Camila DeJesus led the team in assists as a freshman last year. Back for her sophomore campaign, looking to build on that. Here's Reimer, who handles that one. San Giorgio flying through the air. Glaze will just get that one over. Besosa, DeJesus. And looked like she carried that one. And that'll be a point for the Bruins, who are playing well here. Definitely more inspired volleyball than they were playing in the first set there. Campbell, Glaze, V kind of leading this charge. Another low line drive. Makes for a play at the net. Bruins showing a lot of fight here. Here's Cruz on the service again. Sophomore out of Greer, South Carolina. Obviously Bob Jones located in Greenville. That was a great attack there. What made it even better was the ball partially catching a part of the hand of, I believe that was V, on the defense of the net, and that Karam took it to the perfect spot where nobody was home. And here's San Giorgio. That'll be probably a passing error there on number 3. That's Glaze. And always got to be on high alert for these San Giorgio serves, as she barely didn't get it over the net. Big point there for the Bruins, and they're only down 4. CIU Rams bench all of a sudden extremely vocal. There's Lorena. Wow. Incredible. I think that was maybe Glaze on the back row that just one hand almost shot putted that thing. And then I think it was V that kind of just took it and punched it to the back row there and got a point out of it. And now they score again. That's Campbell on the far side. Bruins mounting a little bit of a comeback here in the second set. Glaze serving again. That's 3 points in a row for her. San Giorgio, DeJesus, Reimer. A lot of talking now from the Bruins. Here's Silva. Sort of a mistimed jump there, I think, from Bailey Hunger. And that'll end the rally. All that work. Still down 3, but definitely a closer second set than we saw there in the first, as Scutching's looking to exercise some demons now from her with her serves, as she has struggled mightily. There's a block at the net from Ferrari. And that'll be a timeout, I believe, called by the Bruins, hoping to maybe stop a little bit of counter momentum on the side of the Rams. And the coaching staff wants to talk it over real quickly here. Bob Jones, of course, coming to us from Greenville, South Carolina. Coming into today, obviously having that first match with Johnson University, took down, I believe, a score of 3-1. Excuse me, 3 sets to 1. Comes into today with a record. Oh, this is wrong. That can't be right. Give me a second. I'm going to verify some of this information. Looks like it'll be Lorena, Ferrari, Reimer, DeJesus, San Giorgio, and Scutchings. Bob Jones' record on the year, 11-2. I knew that was wrong. I don't know where that other number came from, but 11-2 on the year. Pretty impressive. Has played a wide variety of competition, a couple of Division IIs, as well as NCCAA opponents and NAIA opponents. There's the pass from DeJesus to Reimer, who kind of just, honestly, just tried to get it over. Campbell, incredible job there from Campbell. Kind of one of those in-between shots where she was just trying to find some space on the other side of the court, and she put it right where she needed to. Coming into today, actually yesterday in a little D2 try match, the Bob Jones University took down Payne College 3-0 at home and Erskine 3-2. Impressive couple wins there, and then obviously lost to Johnson today. But this Bruins squad, definitely no pushover and showing a lot of resilience here in this second set, down 17-13 now. Not sure. Looks like a rotational question. I'm not going to pretend to know what's going on, but I think it's a rotational, some sort of rotational error that the floor judge caught here. Not sure if it's going to result in and looks like he was right, as looks like we're ready to start the engines here again, as Coach Heffernan kind of explaining the situation, I think, to her head coach, Coach Denny. There's Lorena on the attack. Ball smashed into the near side corner right in front of the Bob Jones bench. And score now stands at 18-13. This is Carla Cauchi serving it away again. That's handled by Glaze. Here's the far side attack from Silva and Ferrari. I believe that was a solo block again. Really tough to handle at the net. Ferrari does a great job with her hands. Obviously, using her 6'4" frame as well as her length. Really long arms. That ball is shot way over the back line. And a little run here has put some distance in between CIU and the Bruins here, as score now stands 20-13. Here's the far side attack from Campbell. She pounded that one into the hands of Ferrari, and it ended up on her back somehow. And Ferrari, I think, just kind of scratching her eye there. Not sure if she got hit or what happened, but shares a laugh with Coach Haver, and on we march. Here's number 2 serving it away for the Bruins. I don't have a number 2 on my roster, so I apologize to the family of number 2. Not sure if it was a last second number change or not, but she did a good job there serving that one away. But it will be a Rams point there, as Lorena now subs out for Besosa. And timeout Bruins. 21-14. Down just 7 here in the second set. As I mentioned, this Bob Jones squad, obviously kind of going to take last year as an exception for whatever program we're talking about. But even last year, pretty successful season, even with everything that went on with COVID. The Bruins ending 16-6, and the year before that, 35-4, which is impressive to say the least. So this is a program with a history of success, a winning culture, and no matter their level of play, which I believe Bob Jones has moved to the Division III level, NCAA Division III level, and then obviously dual affiliated with the NCCAA. But nonetheless, this is a really impressive program, and they're really digging their heels in this second set. We'll see how it turns out as Besosa is back on to handle it and serve it away, the senior. That one sails deep, and 22-14 now the score. And Besosa will serve it away again. Nice backwards pass there from Cruz, but I think Campbell might have found herself in the net there. Momentum's a funny thing, you know. It keeps taking you where you were headed, and she couldn't really stop it and found herself in the net there. And that'll be another point for the Lady Rams, now leading 23-14. Have gone on a little run here and definitely put some space. Here's Cruz. They're going to try the same combination to Campbell. Looked like that one might have been blocked, but the referee's going to say that that one was actually blocked by the net, not either hands of Ferrari or San Giorgio. And Besosa now looking to finish off this second set with a nice 4-0 run and close the books on the second set of this match. There's Campbell on the far side. Little pass, just a perfect little pass into the bottom zone there from De Jesus, and Ferrari put it away with ease, and that's a 25-14 second set victory here for the CIU Lady Rams. We'll head to the third set. Your Lady Rams leading 2-0. Stick with us here on the CIU Sports Network. Welcome back to the Moore Fitness Center. My name's Corey Inman, your host today, as the CIU Lady Rams competing in their third match of the weekend, up 2-0, 25-13, 25-14. Your scores in the first two sets. Stats update. not as effective in that that second set, whereas CIU just a 156 hitting percentage, so not the worst, but leaves them at 310 as well. Cynthia Lorena leading the way with 9 kills, still a 500 hitting percentage there for her, and Alana San Giorgio with 7 kills, Kira Reimer 5, Ingrid Ferrari 3. 3 solo blocks for Ingrid Ferrari, as she has affected the match by far the most in that area. As far as defensively, Carla Cauchy with 8 digs on the day, doing a great job there on the back row, and DeJesus doing a little bit of everything, 21 assists, 1 service ace, 6 digs. Pretty balanced attack so far for the Lady Rams. On the Bob Jones side, doing a pretty good job matching the Rams at the net. 5 blocks. Emily V, 2 solo blocks and 1 block assist. She's done an excellent job, especially against Lorena and Ferrari. Leading the way in kills so far, Courtney Campbell with 3 on 12 attempts, 4 errors for her. Really, the way the CIU has outplayed Bob Jones in the passing category. Obviously, I mentioned Camila DeJesus with 21 assists. She has 15 more assists than the whole Bob Jones team. CIU has just been a little more effective. Obviously, looks like we had maybe a little bit of a question on rotation, maybe, I'm not sure. But the Bruins will start with the service here. This will be number 1, Rachel Pattisol. And to start this third set, looks like Scutchings, Besosa, San Giorgio, Reimer, DeJesus, and Rodriguez. There's San Giorgio. She gets that one up in the air, gets it right back from DeJesus. That one was blocked at the net. Might have been both Scutchings and Reimer, as Lorena wastes no time and subs right back in for Besosa. San Giorgio set to serve this one away. Tough serve to handle. Great job there on the back row. And Lorena, I don't want to relate to everything to basketball, but it seems like she just dunked that one on top of the defender's head. That was Oberstar. Also, one of the most remarkable things I've seen, Cynthia Lorena standing next to Carla Rodriguez. I don't know if we have any old school NBA fans, but there was a picture of Manute Bol standing next to Muggsy Bogues, and that's all that comes to my mind. I mean, she towers over Rodriguez, who stands at only 5 foot. Lorena at 6'6". There's San Giorgio, handles that one. There's an attack from Reimer, and that one was too hot to handle for Bailey Hunger on this near side. This will be Scutchings again. She's struggled in the net, or excuse me, from the service so far today. See if she can't get back on track. There's the attack on the far side from Cruz. That one, I believe, found its way into the ceiling, and Ferrari can't believe it. I think she was a little upset at one of her teammates for giving up on the play there. Obviously, house rules. If the ball's in the rafters, you can play it. Not sure. I didn't quite catch where the carom was and what it went off, but nonetheless, the point for the Bruins. Rodriguez gets under that one. Here's Lorena. Landcorn says, right back at you, and then unfortunately puts that one right into the net. And a score 4-2 now, as Cauchy returns to serve it away. There's Landcrone. Great job just getting that ball over. That was Cruz. There's Ferrari on the attack. Silva gets it in the air. And that was an attack from Bailey Hunger here on the near side. And she's definitely struggled today. Has had a couple into the front of the net. That one she powers through the court almost over the NAI logo. That ball is blocked over there by, that was either Ferrari or DeJesus. Blocked out of bounds, so that'll be a point for the Bruins. Now trail by 2, 5-3. Bob Jones did a great job battling in that second set. Had a lot of momentum rolling, and then once Besosa got into the serve for the Lady Rams, that set was essentially over. She went on a 5-6-0 run herself. There's Lorena. She kills that one. That should be her 9th kill of the day. She has been extremely efficient, like I mentioned. Excuse me, that's her 10th kill of the day. That was Campbell on the far side. That one doesn't quite make it over the net. And Besosa now back to serve away. Pops that one in the air. That one is kind of mishandled by the Bruins, and then almost, in a sense, mishandled by the Rams as well, but San Giorgio just used her athleticism, tapped it over with her left hand, and Bruins either weren't expecting it or just couldn't handle it. And another point for the Rams. Gives them a 5-point advantage at 8-3. Landcrone and number 2 for Bob Jones. Bit of a miscommunication on the back row there. See if Besosa tries to put one right on that back line again like she did in the first set. Not really the same kind of serve there, but here's Rodriguez. Here's San Giorgio. That one's blasted over the line on the far side, and that'll be a point for the Bruins, and that ends the little run there, little mini run from Besosa and the Rams. This will be number 9, Timber Cruz, as she puts that one directly into the net. That'll be a service error for her, and now Carla Rodriguez, the 5-foot sophomore transfer from Kissimmee, Florida. There's Silva on the middle attack there, and that one doesn't get over the net. Score now stands at 11-4. Rodriguez to serve away again. There's Silva, and wow, incredible effort from San Giorgio. The Rams keep the point alive. There comes another incredible effort. Wow, that was Oberstar on the big-time attack. Incredible defense there from the Lady Rams. 2 attacks in a row that they handled from the Bruins. Just got them back over and forced the Bruins to make a mistake there on the 3rd attempt. Rodriguez, service error into the net, as this will be number 11, Emily V, subbing back into the game for the Bruins. Emily V, 5'11" freshman out of Northport, Florida. V has played really well today. I've been impressed with her at the net, going back and forth, holding her own many times with Ferrari and Lorena. There's Scutchings. Silva digs that on the back line. Here's the pass over to Oberstar, and San Giorgio's going to come right back at him. There's the point. Looked like, I believe the signal is, calls on number 4 of the Bruins. That would be Courtney Campbell. she might have been in the net there. I don't know. Here is DeJesus now, number 22. There's San Giorgio. Silva handles. Silva on the back row attack. That one skims over the net. Might have messed DeJesus up by... Wow, great job by Silva again. Besosa. DeJesus, middle attack from Reimer. That one's out. Oh, wow. Called in. That one was right in front of us over here. I'm not sure about that call, but we'll take it. I'm sure Coach Haver will take it. 14-5 your score now. Timeout, Bob Jones University. Maybe sort of a last-ditch effort here. Third set, kind of a last breath for the Bob Jones Bruins as they try to figure something out. Really hasn't been too much as far as the effectiveness of the Lady Rams. I think more the mental errors in this third set has really hurt Coach Denny and her squad. But again, this is a successful program, one that's had a lot of success over the last couple of years. And you can see their energy. I love the way they play. I love the communication they play with. And we'll see if they come out and offer some sort of last-ditch effort here as Coach Haver will send out the same 6 that she had. It'll be Scutchings, Reimer, San Giorgio, DeJesus, Besosa, and Rodriguez. Incredible back line there. DeJesus, Rodriguez, and Besosa. Both tremendous, all tremendous defenders. Great with their hands. And here's DeJesus on the service, 15-5, now 15-6. That one's into the net. We'll see, looks like 2 subs here for the Bruins. Rachel Patisol, and she'll go to serve. And number 16, that's Bailey Hunger. Rachel Patisol, junior, Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Nice little jump serve on a line there to the back corner. Here's Scutchings. That one's touched at the net. Wow. Landcrone had the wherewithal to look around and still get to the ball, but I think they had one too many hits on the Bruins side, and that'll be a point for the Rams, who now lead by 10 points, 16-6. Third set, if you're just tuning in, Rams took the first 2 sets pretty handily. 25-13, 25-14. Great job there by Landcrone. To be honest, not sure what that call was, but looks like we're going to see Gabby Vega for the first time. Number 9, 6-foot junior out of Bogota, Colombia. Excuse me, Bogota. 17-6. Here's San Giorgio. Silva handles that one. That one's up, sitting at the lights. Great job by DeJesus. Lorena just taps it over. Here's the far side attack. That's Oberstar. Little push shot by Silva. Almost got down. Sort of an awkward attack from Lorena with her left hand. Oberstar just underhands it over. Great job by her. Here's Lorena. Somehow got to that ball. Here's Oberstar again. They're going back and forth. Little push shot from DeJesus. And her timing with that shot has just been impeccable. We saw a lot of that from her last year, but she knows the perfect time to pull those shots. I think sometimes setters either do it too much or too little. She tends to just have the feel for the game as to when to use that particular shot. And that ball's in. That's about the 4th time that they've thought a serve was going to go out and has found the back row. Not sure if it's their alignment or I don't know. But they've really struggled with that, as has the Bruins. Here's San Giorgio again. That ball's thrown high into the air. Landcrone handles it. Here's Hunger on the attack. I think she kind of mistimed her jump, but that ball still found the center of the court as the score now stands 19-7. Maybe a last-ditch effort here from Landcrone. Vega, okay. Gabriela Vega on the middle attack there. Puts that one down. That one kind of came out of nowhere. Vega serving right in front of the Rams bench. Hunger gets it in the air. There's Silva. There's Reimer. No chance. There's just no chance to get that one back in the air. Applaud the effort from Landcrone, but looks like another timeout here as the Rams have tripled up the Bruins here in the third set, 21-7. As the mascot, I believe his name's Ramy. Not 100% on that, but I think that's right. Has been in attendance all weekend. That's sort of a rare sighting. I don't know if that's a opening weekend thing, but nobody really knows who's behind the mask. It's kind of the sort of a mystery that haunts the campus, but somebody's behind there, and they're really enjoying themselves right now, right behind the CIU bench. As Camry Goodwin goes in for a mid-game snack. Always love to see the snack table being utilized. And Gabby Vega now out of the timeout will serve it away, up 21-7. Coach Haver and the Rams looking to finish this one off with a 3-0 victory. There is the attack from Cruz on the far side. Great job by her, just really smacking it into the hands of Ferrari and making her block it out of bounds. Here's the service from the Bruins. That one's right into the net. And 22-18 now the score, as Carla Cauchi will come into the game and serve it away. See if she aims for the back row again. Excuse me, the back line. She finds Hunger there. There's Cruz. Beautiful attack there from Cruz. Took her time, under control. As looks like Courtney Campbell as well as Hannah Prince subbing in. Prince now will serve this one away. Travels all the way to the far side in front of the stands. Always interesting to see the different routines these ladies have for their services. Looks like that was number 9, Cruz, who got caught in the net there. Timber Cruz. Score now 23-9. 2 points left here between the Rams and a 3-0 win here in their third match of the weekend. That one's handled by Landcrone, and Cruz can't quite finish it off. And 24-9 now the score. Fingers raised. 1 point left for the Rams. Looked like, I don't know, I thought she touched that ball, but I guess she let it go. And we're going to keep playing here. 24-10 is the score. Ferrari, that's game. Pretty successful opening weekend here for Coach Haver and the Lady Rams. Only lost one set in 3 matches. Swept the Union College Bulldogs Dropped only one set to the Johnson University Royals. Ended up winning that match 3-1, and now sweep the Bruins of Bob Jones 3-0. Score is going 25-13, 25-14, 25-10. Gonna pause for a moment while the prayer is being given. And as customary for both of these schools, they kind of getaway prayer there for both teams, as we also pray that Bob Jones makes it home safely down the road to Greenville, South Carolina. It's been a pleasure to bring these games to you this weekend on the CIU Sports Network. Obviously, a lot of potential and a lot to be excited about as far as these Columbia International University Lady Rams go, and Coach Haver's squad. She is building a program without question, and one that's going to be successful for years to come. And we'll see what this year has in store. Continue to tune in. We'd love for you guys to continue to tune in and follow. It's going to be a wild ride. Again, a lot's going to happen. A long way to go, but we're along for the ride. So we'd love to have you guys along with us. Thanks to everyone who made this weekend possible. Athletic staff, Athletic Director Darren Ritchie, Assistant Athletic Director Kim Abbott, Sports Information Director Gordy Frierson, and Facilities Director Scotty Grigsby, as well as his graduate assistant Jay Sanders. That's all, folks. Have a great weekend.